Hello everyone, welcome again to Sussex Strong Global. Now, Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan have been busy this week. They have shown out and shown up on several occasions, and the most important initiative that they had this week was for online safety for children. The Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan are speaking up in support of families who have lost children after exposure to harmful online material. Following the Judiciary Committee's online safety hearing, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex released a statement in response on their website Archwell Foundation. It stated, "We applaud the bravery and determination of the thousands of parents around the country whose advocacy resulted in this hearing. Over the past few years, we have spent time with many of these families, listening to their heartache and their hopes for the urgent change that is needed in the online space." Now, they emphasize that the issue goes beyond partisan divides. This is an issue that transcends division and party lines, as we saw today at the Senate hearing. The best parenting in the world cannot keep children safe from these platforms. As one of the fathers shared with us, if love could have saved them, all of our children would still be here. This is not the time to pass the buck of responsibility. It's the time to make necessary change at the source to keep our children safe. Previously, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had hosted a World Mental Health Day panel where they addressed similar issues, which included parents who turned to advocacy after their children suffered harm online. Now, during this panel, Duchess Meghan said that meeting families who had lost a child motivated their work. "A year ago, we met some of the families, and at the time, it was impossible not to be in tears hearing their stories because it's just that devastating. Social media isn't going away, and by design, there was an entry point that was supposed to be positive and create community, but somehow something has devolved, and there is no way to hear that and not try to help these families have their stories be heard." So that was their first initiative this week, and this was a Senate hearing about online safety for children. So we move on. Duchess Meghan made Vogue's Best Dressed Stars list with the Carolina Herrera top and ball gown skirt she wore in Jamaica at the screening of Bob Marley One Love. Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan are working on scripted series, 2 unscripted shows, and a Netflix movie. One of them will be called Meet Me by the Lake by Carly Fortune, which is currently a book that Archer Productions will be turning into a movie. That's really amazing news. Prince Harry and Meghan, another piece of news, gave an acceptance speech for their RFK Human Rights Ripple of Hope Awards, and this is another piece of great news that they could get this award for their philanthropic work under Archwell Foundation. And a positive sale, Jessica Ward, co-founder of the fine jewelry brand Kimay, said that Meghan wearing her jewelry boosted her business with $1.2 million investment. Now, she spoke on LinkedIn, sharing that Meghan wearing her earrings shortly after their launch transformed their fortunes, leading to 10,000% sales increase and global visibility. That's awesome news. Now, who did they say is irrelevant again? Definitely not Meghan and Harry. They are relevant. Meghan is selling out clothes and jewelry. I mean, once she steps out, there is global news about her. And Prince Harry, if that is irrelevant, I want to be that irrelevant. Okay? So people don't know what they're talking about. They are the it couple, and they have been the it couple for years now. And that is why the haters hate it when they step out, because they know that once Harry and Meghan step out, it is all about them, and the other royals look uninspiring and boring and just lackluster. I mean, there is nothing amazing about the others. But Harry and Meghan, I mean, they have the charm, they have the charisma, they are just photogenic, and they are just awesome. 2 smart people, intelligent people coming together to make a difference. Prince Harry spent 2 tours in Afghanistan, did 2 tours in Afghanistan. He was promoted to the position of major. I mean, that is how awesome he is. He trained to be an Apache helicopter pilot. Somebody who is dumb cannot do that. I mean, all the haters who have all these insults against Prince Harry, I mean, they cannot do what Prince Harry does. Prince Harry created Invictus Games. I mean, anybody can create something, but it takes intelligent people, amazing people to make it a success. And Prince Harry has been shown he is successful in whatever he does. Team up with Meghan, who is the it girl. Meghan is triple intelligent, and she has had her network way years before she met Harry, and they're just doing awesome work together, guys. So Prince Harry and Meghan will be heading to Canada to join the 1 year to go festivities for 2025 Invictus Games in Vancouver, British Columbia, and the celebration kicks off the official 1 year countdown. We will talk about Prince Harry's court case. He won, of course, and now it was proven that the Mirror had indeed illegally hacked Prince Harry's phone for years. So the Mirror is now faced with paying $2 million for Prince Harry's legal costs, and Prince Harry is standing up for those who cannot stand up for themselves by doing this. It is not just about taking on the tabloid. It is about stopping these unlawful practices that is deeply ingrained in the media culture in the UK. They are hacking people's phone. They are abusing, harassing, driving people to suicide. There is no authoritative body in UK that can sanction these people because they are so corrupt, and the bodies that are put in place, the people in these entities that head these entities, they are formerly employees of the Daily Mail, of these tabloids, so they don't do squat when these tabloids get out of hand. They protect them. So Prince Harry is a war hero. He is a soldier through and through. He is brave, courageous, because not many people can take on the tabloid and win. The tabloid will drag it out, and it will take years, and in the meantime, they will harass, abuse, hack. They will do whatever they need to do to upset and frustrate the individual to the point that they want to off themselves, or they want to give up on pursuing the cases. So Prince Harry is standing up for the UK. He's doing what the king and the heir is supposed to be doing. He is doing what politicians should be doing. But as I said, there's a deeply corrupt culture that is deeply entrenched and ingrained in the UK's media. And Prince Harry wants to put a stop to this. He wants to hold these media bodies accountable for destroying lives, for destroying families, for targeting innocent people. We see what these people have been doing to Meghan over the years. They lost a child because of the abuse and harassment. He is doing God's work. They both are doing God's work, and we are behind them, supporting them, and we are proud of them. So remember, Invictus Games is coming up, so think about donating to Invictus, guys. Think about donating to these initiatives. Remember to go on Archwell's website, see what they're up to, and support them as much as you can. So that's it for now. Remember, don't just aim to be strong. Let's aim to be Sussex strong. And until next time, goodbye.
Thank you, Kerry and Ethel, and everybody from RFK Human Rights for this distinguished honour. It's humbling to be recognised among such an illustrious group of icons, trailblazers and advocates, both past and present, including President Zelensky, whose fearless leadership this year has firmly cemented his place in the history books of tomorrow. And of course, Bill Russell, who may no longer be with us, but leaves a remarkable legacy in the advancement of civil rights.
The enduring dream of Robert F. Kennedy of a just and peaceful world is so much more than a simple hope. It's a direct ask, an explicit challenge, a call to action, a test of individual courage and collective spirit. And his appeal to humanity is as relevant today as it was in 1966 when he stood before the University of Cape Town, a place we've visited and hold close to our hearts. And he delivered a vision for the common good of society.
Bobby Kennedy said, "Each time a man stands up for an ideal or acts to improve the lot of others or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope."
And he also said, "Those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance."
And as we all face a complex and challenging time in the world, we choose a path of optimism, of care for each other and our communities. And we understand this honour is not about the culmination of a life's work, but instead, and in many ways for us, a beginning.
Finally, we're deeply excited to announce that Archwell Foundation and RFK Human Rights are partnering on a new initiative to give young people a chance to be storytellers for human rights. Our new award will be given to students who create films focused on defenders of women's rights and whose stories challenge some of the very archetypes that continue to try to hold women back today. It's called the Archwell Foundation Award for Gender Equity in Student Film, a springboard for creativity and activism, a place for them to come together through young leadership.
We leave you tonight with parting words from Bobby Kennedy that have resonated with both of us. Few will have the greatness to bend history, but each of us can work to change a small portion of the events. And in the total of all these acts will be written the history of this generation. Thank you.
Thank you.